feel that Shadow Series racing motor has been stressing it out.
Everybody keeps asking why the Shadow, why NHRA, why the U.S. Nationals. So I want to talk a little bit about why we're bringing the Motion Raceworks Shadow 3.0 to Indy to run the 70th running of the U.S. Nationals. We brought the Shadow out on big tires. It's not his first time on big tires. We debuted it this year at World Series of Pro Mod. Its first run on big tires after winning Lights Out.
And here we are, nobody's moving. Make some noise, South Georgia. We got a burning final. Jackson's in, Miller's in. There they go, lights are down, Miller's out on him. Benny blows it. Stevie blows it up. Both of them.
Was at the race. We actually started it for the first time on big tires, put the suspension setup on it there. We were very successful. We qualified with the quickest blower run of all 70 cars on the field. And we went to the semis and ended up going red in the semis. We had a great debut out on big tires. Put the Shadow back on radials, smashed the world record, went 348, 213 miles an hour. So everybody's asking why Indy? The biggest reason, if I had to answer it and be honest, is because I want to race my car. I haven't raced my car since we left Rockingham, and then took it to Jackson a week or so later. But being off in the summer for a long time, I just miss racing. I want to take that thing out. First call was to Sydney Frigo, and I said, hey man, I really want to support our Artavenco team.
That's why we love Pro Mod. Great drag race. Both of them clean off the starting line, and they gave Sydney and Steve too many chances. 581, 251 miles an hour for the win.
And run Indy. And Sydney was absolutely fired up. He said, hell yes, let's bring it. Let's do it. We've been developing a new racing engine package at KTR all year. We've been using the Shadow. We've been using the Artavenco team. We've been using the Chevelle overseas.
De olho no grandão, 3:61.
We've been using Chad Henderson. To develop the Shadow Series racing engine, and we're going to debut that at Indy. It's refined, it's perfect. At KTR, we don't use our customers. We don't sell crap and then let you pay for it and R&D it. I R&D it on my own dime. When it's perfect, then you can buy it. So we're looking forward to see what this thing is going to run in a quarter mile. There is no more destructive test that you can do to these platforms than run them quarter mile for 5.7 seconds at 250 miles an hour. I'm excited to see what this thing will do quarter mile. Ryan at RK Racecraft did a great job on getting it NHRA legal. It was never intended to be a quarter mile car. So when we built it, we didn't put any of the NHRA safety stuff in it. We didn't put any of the electronics that's required. So we had to put all that in there, had to do it pretty quick and in a hurry. We're going to take it out, we're going to test it one time, and we'll see what it runs. Looking forward to seeing everybody in Indy. This is it's a big step for KTR to enter back in NHRA. I haven't raced my own car in NHRA since 2018.
Gonzalez goes in, they both leave. Gonzalez is out of the grill, it's sideways. Stevie Fast, Jackson's gonna win the U.S. Nationals with the parachutes hanging out. Oh, the Shadow 2.0 just won Indy. 6:16 with a 7, 168 miles an hour, and boy, it was ugly, but man, it was beautiful at the same time. Well, so maybe a bit of an underdog here. Chad Green's in and gone. Green goes red. And Steve Jackson heads for the center line, drags it back into the groove, and the Shadow 2.0 does it twice in a row. 570 to 5.9 at 250 miles an hour. Jackson comes out of Indy and follows it up with a win here in St. Louis. And we'll have to retabulate the points, but he is going to put him right back, himself right back in the thick of things.
Steve, I heard you say in an interview that a streak starts with a win, now going back-to-back. What does this tell your competitors?
You can't win them all if you don't start winning the first one. When we raced the Shadow in Indy, won the U.S. Nationals, my first Indy win. But every car I've raced is something I get paid to race, something I get sponsored to race. So to go take your own car, to get the support from Doug Cook, Motion Raceworks, Life Sensors, TBM Brakes, and be able to bring the Shadow out as a test bed for all the products that they make. This thing's lined front to back with products from those companies, and it's going to be cool to show you guys what they're capable of running quarter mile. I'm super fired up about the fans. We've been getting a lot of content on our YouTube channel. When are you coming back to run NHRA? When do you come back to run NHRA? We're going to have 30 cars in Indy. Quarter mile door car racing is hot. I can't wait to see you guys. I can't wait to drop the hammer on this thing.